Canada is a dream for many people. It is known all around the world. People often see it as a place of welcome. It offers a unique blend of opportunities. You can find a high quality of life here. Many different cultures live together in peace. The natural landscapes are truly breathtaking. This wonderful dream can be your reality soon. We want to help you on this path. Your new beginning can start with this guide. This guide is designed to be very comprehensive. It will serve as your detailed roadmap to Canada. We will explore many important topics together. First, we will look closely at immigration pathways. There are several different ways you can apply. We explain the Express Entry system very clearly. Provincial nominee programs are also carefully covered. Family sponsorship is another significant option for many. Understanding these paths is crucial for your application. We will detail the requirements for each one. We will also discuss the practical aspects of settling in. Finding a suitable home is a very big part of this. Housing costs can often be a major concern for newcomers. We will look at typical rents and property prices. Food costs are also important daily expenses to consider. Managing your personal budget wisely is key for newcomers. This guide offers many practical tips for that purpose. We want you to be able to live comfortably in Canada. Adjusting to new living expenses takes time. Why should you choose Canada in the year 2025? It consistently remains a top global destination for immigrants. Canada offers remarkable stability in an uncertain world. The quality of life here is consistently ranked very high. It is famous worldwide for its multicultural society. People from all backgrounds are genuinely welcome here. This makes it a truly great place for new beginnings. You can build a bright and prosperous future here. Many find Canada to be an ideal place to settle. The country embraces diversity and inclusion. Canada continues to need immigrants like you. Newcomers play an absolutely vital role in the country. They support the nation's steadily growing economy. They also enrich the fabric of Canadian society. Diverse skills, talents, and perspectives are highly valued. There is a genuine and ongoing demand for new residents. Your unique contribution will be very important. Canada looks forward to your eventual arrival. Express Entry is a key pathway for many skilled workers. It is Canada's primary online system for managing these applications. The main goal of Express Entry is to select candidates. These candidates are chosen for their ability to help Canada's economy. The system is designed to be very efficient for applicants. Many people find it a faster way to immigrate. It is a very popular choice for skilled individuals globally. Understanding this system is your first important step. It helps Canada choose the best people for its needs. This pathway can lead you to your new Canadian life. The system uses something called the Comprehensive Ranking System. This is often known simply as the CRS. It is a points-based system that scores your profile. You get points for your age and your education level. Your previous skilled work experience also earns you points. Crucially, your language skills in English or French matter greatly. A higher CRS score will increase your chances significantly. The government invites candidates with top scores to apply. This means the system is quite competitive for applicants. Striving for a high score is therefore very important. Strong language skills are absolutely essential for Express Entry. You must prove your ability in English or French. This is done by taking an approved language test. Common tests include IELTS or CELPIP for English. For French, tests like TEF Canada or TCF Canada are used. These tests usually cost between $200 and $400. If you studied outside Canada, you need an assessment. This is called an Educational Credential Assessment, or ECA. It shows your foreign education is equal to a Canadian one. These are vital steps before you can create your profile. The application process itself involves several stages carefully. First, you create your online Express Entry profile. This profile includes all your details and your CRS score. If your score is high enough, you may get an invitation. This is called an invitation to apply, or an ITA. Once you receive an ITA, you submit a full application. Application fees are about 1,325 CAD for each adult. You will also need to pay $85 for biometrics. Paying close attention to all details is extremely important. This careful approach will help your application succeed. Provincial nominee programs offer another excellent route. These are often called PNPs by many people. Canada's provinces and territories can nominate individuals for immigration. These programs are designed to meet specific local job needs. Each province has its own unique immigration streams. These streams have their own specific eligibility criteria. This means there are many diverse options available for you. Exploring PNPs can open up new doors to Canada. They are a very important part of Canada's immigration strategy. Many people find success through these tailored programs. PNPs can work closely with the Express Entry system. Some PNP streams are enhanced or aligned with Express Entry. If you are in the Express Entry pool, a province might nominate you. Receiving such a provincial nomination is very valuable. It gives you an extra 600 points towards your CRS score. This is a very significant boost to your total points. It greatly increases your chances of getting an invitation to apply. This makes enhanced PNPs a very attractive option for many. These points can make a huge difference in your journey. It is a strong advantage in the competitive Express Entry system. Some PNP streams operate completely outside of Express Entry. These are often referred to as base streams by experts. For these streams, you apply directly to the province. You must meet the specific requirements of that particular stream. If the province approves your application, you get a nomination. With this provincial nomination, you then apply to the federal government. You apply to Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada or IRCC. This application is for your permanent resident status. These base streams have their own distinct processes. They cater to candidates who may not be in the Express Entry pool. Different provinces look for different types of workers. For example, Alberta often seeks skilled tradespeople. Welders or electricians might find good opportunities there. British Columbia often looks for workers in the tech sector. PNP application fees can vary from province to province. You should expect to pay between $500 and $1,500. It is very important to research each province's specific needs. You must also check their unique application requirements. This research will help you find the best PNP for you. Each province has its own demands that you need to meet. Family sponsorship is an important immigration pathway for many. This option allows Canadians to bring their loved ones here. If you have eligible family members in Canada, they might sponsor you. Eligible relatives include a spouse or a common law partner. Dependent children can also be sponsored through this program. Parents and grandparents may also be eligible for sponsorship. The person sponsoring you must be a Canadian citizen. Alternatively, they can be a permanent resident of Canada. This pathway helps reunite families in their new Canadian home. It is a very popular and cherished immigration stream. There are specific requirements for family sponsorship. The Canadian sponsor has important financial obligations. They must promise to support the sponsored person financially. This promise is for a certain period of time. The person being sponsored must also meet eligibility criteria. This includes things like medical and security checks. Processing times for family sponsorship applications can vary. Application fees for this stream typically start at $1,080. It is a process that requires commitment from both sides. Careful preparation of the application is very crucial. Canada also offers other specialized immigration pathways. Business immigration programs are one such example. The Startup Visa program is designed for entrepreneurs. It requires a significant investment, often around $200,000. This program aims to attract innovative business ideas. There is also the Refugee program for people needing protection. This pathway is for those who are fleeing persecution. It provides a safe haven for individuals in dire situations. These are more specific routes than Express Entry or PNPs. They cater to individuals with unique circumstances or goals. Regardless of the pathway, there are general steps to apply. First, always check your eligibility on the official Canada.ca website. Next, you must gather all the required documents. These include your passport and language test results. Educational credential assessments and work references are also needed. You will need bank statements for proof of funds. For Express Entry, a single person needs at least 13,757 Canadian dollars. You submit your application online through the correct portal. Then, you must undergo medical exams and criminal record checks. Finally, you wait for the processing of your application. Finding a suitable place to live is a very important task for all newcomers. Housing will likely be one of your biggest initial expenses in Canada. In 2025, the Canadian housing market continues to see high demand. This strong demand unfortunately often leads to higher prices for everyone. This is especially true in the larger, more popular cities. Understanding these costs is a crucial part of your immigration planning. Being prepared for the financial reality of housing is very essential. It helps you make informed decisions as you begin your new life. Many factors contribute to these housing market conditions. We will explore what you can generally expect across the country. In Canada's largest cities such as Toronto and Vancouver, housing is expensive. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in these bustling urban centers is costly. You can expect average monthly rents from $2,000 to $2,500 Canadian dollars. If you are thinking about buying a home, prices are also very high. The national average home price in April 2025 is around $679,866 Canadian dollars. However, in hotspots like Toronto and Vancouver, this figure climbs much higher. Homes in these cities can easily cost between $800,000 and $1 million Canadian dollars. These figures reflect the desirability and economic opportunities in these metropolises. For many newcomers, these prices can seem quite daunting at first. Careful financial planning is needed if you aim for these locations. Smaller cities offer a much more affordable housing alternative for you. Places like Winnipeg in Manitoba or Halifax in Nova Scotia are examples. Here, the cost of living, especially housing, is significantly lower. Rent for a similar one-bedroom apartment might be $1,200 to $1,500 Canadian dollars per month. This is a considerable saving compared to the larger urban centers. Buying a home in these smaller cities is also more within reach for many. Average home prices can range from $300,000 to $500,000 Canadian dollars. These cities still offer good quality of life and job opportunities. They often provide a more relaxed pace of life, which many appreciate. Considering these options can make your settlement process smoother financially. Beyond rent or mortgage payments, you must also budget for utilities. These essential services include electricity, heating, and water for your home. On average, you should expect to pay about $150 to $200 Canadian dollars monthly. This amount can, of course, vary based on your usage and home size. It is important to remember that heating costs will be higher in winter. Canadian winters can be long and very cold in many regions. This means your heating bill will increase during those colder months. Factoring these utility costs into your monthly budget is very wise. This will help you avoid any unexpected financial stress later on. Total shelter costs are a major part of your Canadian budget. Finding your first home, navigating the rental market. Most newcomers to Canada choose to rent their first home. This is a very practical approach for several important reasons. Buying a home immediately upon arrival can be quite challenging. You typically need a good credit history in Canada to get a mortgage. Lenders also require a significant down payment for purchasing property. This down payment is usually at least 10% of the home's price. Building up these savings and credit can take some valuable time. Renting allows you to settle in and understand new neighborhoods. It gives you flexibility before making a large financial commitment. Take your time to explore before you decide to buy. Thorough research before you arrive in Canada is highly recommended. There are excellent resources available to help you with this task. The Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, or CMHC, is one such resource. CMHC provides detailed city profiles and housing market information. These profiles can help you compare living costs in different areas. You can find data on average rents and property values. Websites like Realtor.ca are also very useful for browsing listings. They show current rental and sale prices across the country. Understanding the market helps you set realistic expectations. This knowledge will empower you to make better housing choices. The high cost of housing in some areas has an interesting effect. It leads some recent immigrants to consider moving between provinces. Nearly 40% of newcomers think about relocating after their initial settlement. They often look for provinces with more affordable housing options. Alberta, for example, has attracted people due to its lower housing costs. This trend shows how significant housing expenses are for new families. Being flexible about your initial settlement location can be beneficial. It might open up opportunities for a more comfortable financial start. This willingness to explore can be a great asset for you. It demonstrates adaptability in your new Canadian journey. Here is a valuable Thrive Mode hack for your housing search. Connect with local immigrant-serving organizations in your chosen city. These organizations often provide excellent support for newcomers. They can offer guidance on finding suitable and affordable rental housing. Some may even have partnerships with landlords or housing providers. Their staff understand the challenges newcomers face in the rental market. They can help you navigate lease agreements and tenant rights. Building these connections early can make your housing search much easier. These organizations are there to assist your smooth integration. Do not hesitate to reach out to them for valuable help. Smart budgeting for shelter, making your housing affordable. Careful budgeting is essential when planning for housing in Canada. Many Canadians allocate a significant portion of their income to housing. Typically, they spend between 35% and 50% of their monthly income. This covers housing costs and essential utilities. Understanding this norm helps you prepare your finances realistically. Creating a detailed budget before you move is a smart step. It ensures you are financially ready for this major expense. Knowing your numbers reduces stress and uncertainty later. This planning makes your transition to Canadian life smoother. Several factors influence the cost of rental accommodations. It is not just the city you choose that determines the price. The specific neighborhood within a city plays a big role. Areas with more amenities or better schools are often pricier. The type of dwelling also affects the rent significantly. A modern condominium will usually cost more than an older apartment. Renting a full house will be more expensive than a basement suite. Proximity to public transportation and workplaces can also add to costs. Consider all these elements when searching for a place. Balancing your needs with your budget is key. Securing a rental property in Canada involves a standard process. Landlords typically ask for certain information from prospective tenants. They often require references from previous landlords if you have them. Proof of income or employment is also commonly requested. This can be a challenge for newly arrived immigrants. You might not have a Canadian credit history or local job yet. Be prepared to explain your situation clearly to potential landlords. Some may accept proof of funds or a letter from your employer abroad. Having a co-signer or offering a larger security deposit might help. Persistence and good preparation are important during your search. It is often wise to be flexible with your initial housing choices. Your first home in Canada might not be your dream home, and that is perfectly all right for many people starting out. Consider starting with a short-term rental or shared accommodation. This can give you time to find a more permanent place. Living in a less central location initially can also save you money. You can always move to your preferred neighborhood later on. Remember that finding the perfect place often takes time. Be patient with the process and celebrate small successes. Your comfortable Canadian home is waiting for you to find it. Savoring Canada. Understanding your food budget. Canadian food is wonderfully diverse and incredibly delicious. You will find influences from cultures all around the globe. This makes for a very exciting culinary scene for newcomers. It is much more than just maple syrup and poutine, although those are definitely treats you should try. Food prices, however, have seen some increases recently. This is a trend in many parts of the world. Understanding these costs is key to good financial planning. It will help you manage your budget effectively. Let us explore what you can expect for food expenses. A single person living in Canada has to budget for groceries. On average, this can be about 300 to 500 Canadian dollars per month. This amount typically covers basic food items and daily needs. It allows for healthy meals cooked at home mostly. Of course, this figure can change based on your eating habits. It also depends on the city where you choose to live. Some areas might have slightly higher or lower food costs. Careful planning helps you stay within this general range. Tracking your spending for the first few months is wise. This will give you a clearer picture for your personal budget. For a family of 4, the monthly grocery budget will be higher. You should plan for around 800 to 1200 Canadian dollars per month. This larger budget is needed to feed more people adequately. It includes everything from breakfast cereals to dinner ingredients. Managing a family food budget requires careful attention. Planning meals in advance can be a very helpful strategy. Looking for sales and buying in bulk when appropriate also helps. Ensuring your family eats well is a top priority. This budget range provides a good starting point for planning. Remember, these are estimates and your costs may vary. The cost of food is an important part of your overall expenses. It is something you will need to consider every single month. Being aware of these average costs helps you prepare better. You can then allocate your funds more effectively. Canada offers a wide variety of food choices to explore, from local farm produce to international specialty stores. You will be able to find ingredients for familiar dishes. You will also discover many new and exciting foods. Budgeting well means you can enjoy this diversity comfortably. A well-planned food budget supports a healthy lifestyle. Let's look at some sample costs for common grocery items. These prices can give you a general idea of what to expect. A loaf of bread typically costs between $3 and $4 CAD. A liter of milk is usually priced around $2 to $3 CAD. You can expect to pay about $4 to $5 CAD for a dozen eggs. A kilogram of chicken breast might cost from $10 to $15 CAD. These are average prices and can fluctuate based on store and brand. Seasonal availability can also impact the price of produce. Knowing these figures helps in planning your weekly shopping. They form the basics of many household grocery lists. Canada has many different types of grocery stores to choose from. Large supermarket chains like Loblaws or Sobeys are very common. Walmart supercenters also offer a wide selection of groceries. These stores often have weekly flyers with sales and promotions. You can find a vast range of products in these establishments. They carry both national brands and their own store brands. Store brands can sometimes offer good quality at a lower price. Exploring different stores will help you find your preferences. Many also offer online shopping and delivery services now. This can be a convenient option for busy families. Here is a great Thrive Mode tip for saving money on groceries. Shop at discount grocery stores whenever possible. Chains like No Frills, Food Basics, or Freshco offer lower prices. They often have a more basic store layout but great deals. Ethnic markets and smaller local grocery stores are also excellent. You can often find unique ingredients and fresh produce there. Sometimes, prices at these smaller markets can be very competitive, especially for specific international food items or seasonal goods. Exploring these options can lead to significant savings over time. Do not be afraid to shop around for the best value. Food prices can sometimes vary depending on the region in Canada. Even within a city, prices might differ from one neighborhood to another. For example, food costs in some remote northern communities are much higher. This is due to the increased transportation expenses involved. The brief mentioned that food prices in Winnipeg can be higher than in some U.S. states. This highlights that local conditions do play a role. Being aware of these potential variations is useful for newcomers. It reinforces the importance of budgeting carefully for food. Always try to make informed choices when you are shopping. This will help you get the most value for your money. Eating out in Canada can be a very enjoyable experience. However, it is generally more expensive than cooking at home. A quick meal at a fast food restaurant might cost $10 to $15 CAD. This would be for a standard combo meal, for example. If you are planning a meal for two at a mid-range restaurant, budget more. You could expect to spend between $60 and $100 CAD. This amount usually includes main courses and perhaps an appetizer or drinks. Fine dining establishments will of course cost considerably more. Dining out is often seen as a treat or for special occasions. Balancing home cooking with occasional restaurant meals is common. It is important to be aware of certain food cost challenges. As mentioned, food prices in some Canadian cities can be notable. The statistic that 40% of food bank users in Toronto are immigrants is serious. It shows that some newcomers can struggle with food security. This underscores the need for very careful financial planning. It also highlights the importance of finding stable employment quickly. Accessing support services if needed is also crucial. Being informed about these realities helps you prepare better. It is vital to create a realistic budget from the start. Understanding potential difficulties allows for proactive measures. Here are some more Thrive Mode tips to help you save money on food. Consider growing some of your own herbs or vegetables if you can. Even a small balcony garden can yield fresh herbs or tomatoes. This can be a fun hobby and also reduce your grocery bill. Cooking more of your meals at home is the biggest saver. Preparing lunches to take to work or school helps a lot. Meal prepping on weekends can save time and money during the week. Learning a few budget-friendly recipes can be very useful. These small changes can add up to significant savings. Every dollar saved on food can be used for other needs. Despite the cost, do not miss out on Canada's vibrant food scene. Exploring local cuisine is a wonderful part of settling in. Trying poutine with its cheese curds and gravy is a must for many. Maple syrup treats, like maple cookies or taffy, are uniquely Canadian. Many cities host food festivals celebrating different cultures. These can be a great way to sample diverse foods affordably. Budgeting for occasional food adventures can enrich your experience. It is all about finding a good balance that works for you. Enjoy the journey of discovering new tastes in your new home. Canada has a lot of delicious experiences to offer. Canada's economy is known for its robust and stable nature. It stands as one of the strongest economies in the entire world. The gross domestic product per capita is a key indicator. In Canada, this figure proudly stands at approximately $52,000 CAD. This shows a good level of economic output per person. Furthermore, the unemployment rate was notably low in 2024. It was recorded at just 5.7%, indicating a healthy job market. These figures paint a picture of a prosperous and active economy. This economic strength is a major attraction for many newcomers. It suggests a land of opportunity and financial stability. Immigration plays an absolutely crucial role in fueling Canada's growth. Newcomers are vital to the continued expansion of the economy. They help fill important labor gaps in various sectors. Many industries rely on the skills and talents of immigrants. For example, the food services industry often benefits greatly. Healthcare and technology sectors also see significant contributions. Immigrants bring diverse perspectives and entrepreneurial spirit with them. This continuous influx of talent helps keep the economy dynamic. Canada's economic policies often recognize this important contribution. Therefore, immigration is seen as a key component of future prosperity. However, the high levels of immigration do present some discussions. Canada aims to welcome around 500,000 new permanent residents annually. This large number, while economically beneficial, creates certain pressures. There can be an increased strain on housing availability, for instance. Public services such as healthcare and education may also feel this. These are important considerations in public and policy debates. Balancing economic needs with infrastructure capacity is a constant focus. It is a complex issue with many different viewpoints across society. Understanding this context is helpful for prospective immigrants. It shows the dynamic nature of growth and settlement in Canada. Despite these ongoing discussions, the overall economic outlook remains positive. Canada continues to be a land of significant opportunity for many. Newcomers can build successful careers and secure financial futures here. However, it is very important to have realistic expectations always. The job market can be competitive, especially in certain fields. Initial settlement often involves a period of adjustment and hard work. Being well prepared and informed will help you navigate these realities. The Canadian economy offers a strong foundation for your aspirations. With diligence, you can certainly thrive in this environment. Your journey will be supported by this underlying economic strength. Finding your place, job opportunities and credential insights. Canada has a consistent demand for workers in several key sectors. The technology industry continues to be a major source of jobs. Healthcare professionals such as nurses and doctors are often sought. Engineering roles across various disciplines also show strong demand. Skilled trades are particularly important for the Canadian economy. Professions like plumbing, welding, and electricians are highly valued. These sectors offer good prospects for qualified newcomers. Researching which specific skills are needed can be very beneficial. This knowledge allows you to target your job search effectively. Aligning your skills with market needs increases your chances. A significant challenge for many immigrants is getting foreign credentials recognized. Your educational qualifications and work experience from abroad are valuable. However, they may not be immediately accepted by Canadian employers. You might need to undergo an assessment or upgrading process. This can sometimes mean starting in a job that is below your skill level. It could also involve taking additional courses or exams in Canada. This process can take time and may involve extra costs. Patience and perseverance are very important during this phase. It is a common hurdle, but many have overcome it successfully. Understanding this potential step is crucial for your planning. Thrive. Mode advice strongly suggests researching in-demand jobs before you move. Knowing the current needs of the Canadian labor market is powerful. Websites like Job Bank Canada are excellent official resources for this. They list job openings and provide labor market information. You can see which occupations are projected to grow. This research helps you understand where your skills fit best. It can also guide your decisions about potential settlement locations. Some provinces may have higher demand for your specific profession. This proactive approach can save you time and effort later. Being informed allows for a more strategic job search upon arrival. Networking with local professionals is another highly recommended strategy. Building connections in your field can open many doors for you. Online platforms like LinkedIn are very useful for this purpose. You can connect with people working in Canadian companies. Informational interviews can provide valuable insights and advice. Consider if upskilling through Canadian colleges or institutions is right for you. Short courses or certifications can boost your credentials significantly. They can make your resume more attractive to Canadian employers. This shows your commitment to adapting to the local market. Investing in your professional development in Canada can pay off well. Understanding your earnings, income, taxes, and financial strategy. Salaries in Canada can vary widely based on several important factors. The specific job, industry, and your level of experience all play a role. Your location within Canada also influences income levels significantly. For many mid-level professional jobs, annual salaries often range. You might expect between 50,000 and 80,000 CAD per year. This is a general guideline and can be higher or lower. Entry-level positions will typically offer salaries at the lower end. Senior roles or specialized professions can command much higher incomes. Researching typical salaries for your specific field is essential. This will help you set realistic financial expectations for yourself. You must be prepared for Canada's taxation system as well. Income taxes in Canada can be relatively high for some earners. The country uses a progressive tax system for individuals. This means that people with higher incomes pay a larger percentage. The tax rate can go up to 33% for those in the highest income brackets. This is the federal tax rate. Provinces also have their own income taxes, so your total tax burden will be a combination of both. Understanding how taxes affect your net pay is very important. This knowledge is crucial for accurate budgeting and financial planning. Taxes fund public services like healthcare and education. Comprehensive research into specific job markets is truly invaluable. This connects directly to your realistic income expectations. Knowing the demand for your skills helps you gauge earning potential. If your profession is in high demand, you may have more negotiating power. Conversely, in very competitive fields, initial salaries might be modest. Use online salary checkers and government labor market data. This information will help you understand what is typical. It allows you to plan your finances with greater accuracy. This preparation prevents unwelcome surprises regarding your income. A well-researched plan leads to better financial stability. Finally, it is vital to create a solid financial plan for your new life. This plan should account for various factors you will encounter. Consider that your initial earnings might be lower than anticipated. This could be due to credential recognition or starting a new role. Factor in potential costs for upskilling or recertification if needed. And of course, consider the general cost of living in your chosen city. Your budget should balance income against housing, food, and other expenses. Having a financial cushion for the first few months is highly advisable. This thoughtful planning will support your successful settlement. A strong financial strategy is key to thriving in Canada. The chill factor: understanding Canada's winter climate. Canada is truly well known for its distinct winter season. Many people around the world imagine snow and ice. This image is quite accurate for many parts of the country. Winters can be long, starting in late autumn for some. They can extend well into the early spring months. Understanding this reality is very important for all newcomers. The cold is a significant aspect of daily Canadian life. It influences activities, travel, and even your mood. Being mentally prepared for this change is a good first step. This knowledge will help you adapt more smoothly. The intensity of Canadian winters can certainly be surprising. Temperatures can fall to very low degrees Celsius. In prairie cities like Winnipeg, it is not uncommon. They can experience temperatures as low as -30 degrees Celsius. Sometimes with the wind chill, it feels even colder. Heavy snowfall is also a regular occurrence in winter. Large snowstorms can sometimes disrupt daily routines. Schools might close and travel can become difficult. This is simply a normal part of a Canadian winter. Learning to expect this helps you plan accordingly. Preparing for winter is not just a suggestion, it is essential. This is especially true if you come from a warmer climate. The Canadian cold requires specific knowledge and gear. Ignoring winter preparations can lead to discomfort. It can also lead to potential safety risks if unprepared. Proper planning ensures you stay warm, safe, and healthy. It allows you to continue enjoying life despite the cold. Think of winter preparation as an important settlement task. It is as crucial as finding housing or a job. Your comfort during winter depends greatly on this. This section will guide you through winter readiness. We will cover how to dress for the extreme cold. We will discuss preparing your home and your car. We will also talk about staying safe during winter weather. Canada's winters are indeed a challenge for many people, but they also offer unique beauty and fun activities. With the right preparation, you can navigate them well. You might even learn to enjoy the snowy season. Let us help you get ready for this Canadian experience. You can thrive, even in the heart of winter. Dressing smartly is the absolute key to comfort in Canadian winters. The secret is to use a system of layers for your clothing. This method traps warm air close to your body effectively. It also allows you to adjust if you get too warm indoors. Your first layer should be a moisture-wicking base layer. Choose materials like merino wool or synthetic fabrics for this. It is very important to avoid cotton as a base layer. Cotton absorbs moisture and will make you feel colder. This base layer helps keep your skin dry and warm. It is the foundation of your winter dressing strategy. Next, you will add a warm mid-layer over your base. This layer provides the main insulation for your body. Fleece jackets or down-filled vests are excellent choices here. Wool sweaters can also work very well as a mid-layer. The thickness of this layer can depend on the temperature. On milder winter days, a lighter mid-layer might be enough. On very cold days, you might opt for a thicker one. The goal is to create a pocket of warmth. This layer is crucial for maintaining your body heat. It works with the base layer to keep you comfortable. Your final layer is the outer layer or shell jacket. This should be a high-quality waterproof and windproof jacket. A good winter parka is an essential investment for Canadians. It protects you from snow, freezing rain, and cold winds. Look for features like a hood and good insulation. Insulated winter boots are also incredibly important for your feet. Ensure they have good grip for walking on icy surfaces. Warm mittens or gloves are necessary to protect your hands. A toque, which is a Canadian winter hat, will keep your head warm. Protecting your extremities is vital in very cold weather. Investing in quality winter gear is highly recommended for everyone. You should budget approximately $500 to $1,000 Canadian dollars for these items. This would cover a good parka, boots, mittens, and a toque. While it seems like a lot, good gear lasts many years. It makes a huge difference in your comfort and safety. Trying to save money on cheap gear can be a mistake. It often does not provide adequate protection from the cold. Consider this an essential part of your immigration budget. Being warm allows you to enjoy Canada, even in winter. This investment will pay off in your daily well-being. Preparing your home for winter is another very important step. Proper insulation can save you money on heating bills. It also makes your living space much more comfortable. You can use weather stripping around windows and doors. This is an inexpensive way to seal drafts, costing $20 to $50. Ensure your heating system is working correctly before winter arrives. Keep your thermostat set to around 20 degrees Celsius consistently. This helps prevent pipes from freezing, which can cause damage. It is also wise to have an emergency kit at home. Stock 72 hours of food, water, flashlights, and blankets. If you plan to drive in Canada, winter car preparation is crucial. Winter tires are not just a suggestion, they are often a necessity. In some provinces like Quebec, they are even mandatory by law. Winter tires provide much better traction on snow and ice. They can cost between $600 and $1,200 Canadian dollars for a set. This is a significant investment, but it is for your safety. Also, keep a winter emergency kit in your car always. This kit should include items like a warm blanket, add a flashlight, some non-perishable snacks, and water. A small shovel and booster cables are also good additions. Staying safe during winter weather requires awareness and caution. Always check the weather forecast before heading out, especially for long trips. Weather apps and local news provide up-to-date storm warnings. If a major snowstorm is predicted, it is often best to stay home. Avoid unnecessary travel during severe weather conditions. If you are going outdoors for activities, dress appropriately. Always tell someone your plans and when you expect to return. This is especially important if you are going to remote areas. Be aware of the signs of frostbite and hypothermia. Taking these precautions helps ensure a safe winter experience. Now for our Thrive Mode twist. Try to embrace the winter season. While it is cold, winter in Canada has its own unique charm. There are many fun outdoor activities you can enjoy. Ice skating on outdoor rinks is a popular Canadian pastime. Skiing, snowboarding, and snowshoeing are also great options. Many cities host wonderful winter festivals and events. Winterlude in Ottawa or the Quebec Winter Carnival are famous examples. These events celebrate the season with lights, sculptures, and activities. Participating in these can make winter much more enjoyable. It is all part of experiencing the true Canadian lifestyle. This guide has walked you through many important steps. We aim to prepare you for immigrating to Canada in 2025. We explored various immigration pathways available to you. These included express entry for skilled workers. Provincial nominee programs offer routes through specific provinces. Family sponsorship helps reunite loved ones in Canada. Understanding these options is your very first key to success. Thorough planning will make your entire journey smoother. This knowledge forms a strong foundation for your plans. Your Canadian dream requires careful and informed preparation. We then discuss the practical realities of settling into Canada. Finding a suitable home is a significant part of this process. Housing costs can be a major concern, especially in big cities. We compared expenses in places like Toronto versus smaller towns. Food costs were also detailed to help you budget effectively. Managing your daily expenses wisely is crucial for newcomers. This guide provided tips to help you live comfortably. Adjusting to a new financial landscape takes some time. Our advice was designed to ease this important transition. Being aware of these costs is vital for your new life. The Canadian economy offers many diverse opportunities for you. We highlighted in-demand sectors like tech, healthcare, and trades. However, getting foreign credentials recognized can be a challenge. We also touched upon average income expectations and the tax system. Then we prepared you for Canada's famous winter weather. Dressing in layers is essential to stay warm and comfortable. Preparing your home and car for the cold is also very important. Embracing winter activities can make the season enjoyable. This comprehensive overview covered many critical aspects for you. Knowing these elements will help you adapt and succeed. This guide aimed to be your comprehensive starting point. We have covered the main things you need to consider. Immigrating to Canada is a journey with many distinct stages. There will be challenges, like navigating bureaucracy or finding work. However, Canada also offers immense rewards and possibilities. The key is to be well-informed and thoroughly prepared. Use the information here to build your personal immigration strategy. Your careful preparation is the best tool you have. We hope this guide empowers you for the path ahead. Your adventure to a new life in Canada is beginning. Embarking on the journey to immigrate is a momentous decision. It represents a significant change in your life and for your family. We understand that there will be hurdles along the way. Challenges such as high housing costs are very real. The process of credential recognition can sometimes feel slow. These are aspects that require patience and careful planning. But these obstacles are not insurmountable for determined individuals. With the right preparation, they can be successfully managed. The Thrive Mode philosophy is about facing these with readiness. It is about empowering yourself with knowledge to succeed. The rewards of choosing Canada as your new home are plentiful. Canada is consistently ranked high for its quality of life. It is a country celebrated for its vibrant multiculturalism. People from all corners of the world are welcomed here. This creates a rich and diverse social fabric for everyone. Newcomers find opportunities for personal and professional growth. The country offers a safe and stable environment for families. Its stunning natural beauty provides endless exploration. These are the aspects that make the journey worthwhile. A bright future can indeed be built in this nation. We truly hope this guide has provided you with valuable insights. It was designed to give you a clear and practical roadmap. Success in your immigration journey is absolutely achievable for you. Many thousands of people achieve this dream every single year. They do so with diligence, resilience, and good information. This guide aimed to equip you with that essential information. Your dream of a life in Canada is within your reach. Take the knowledge you have gained and use it wisely. Continue to research and plan each step carefully. Believe in your ability to navigate this exciting process. As you move forward, remember that planning is your best ally. Use the official resources we have mentioned, like Canada.ca. Connect with immigrant-serving organizations for local support. Canada offers a welcoming environment for those who prepare well. Your new life in the Great White North awaits your arrival. It is a land of opportunity, peace, and new beginnings. We wish you the very best in your immigration journey. May you not just settle but truly thrive in Canada. Your Canadian adventure is about to unfold. Go forward with confidence and embrace your bright future.